Hello and welcome back to our Operation England series. We are into 2024, so a couple of seasons have gone by since we last saw you in this series. We're up to the World Cup qualifying stages once again, so we can get back on the road with this team. It's already kicked off with Portugal getting a win there. So they're the top of the group. We've got Turkey, Norway, Switzerland and Wales. So, you know, a lot of teams there that we have scouted for talent over this career mode, so they could be featured in this one. I've only just sent the scouts out to get the ratings of my shortlist, so I will give you a look at those a little bit later on. But let's go and have a look at the England lineup that we have for this World Cup qualifying series. Alright, so we start off with Harry Kane up front. Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side is an 88 still. Dele Alli's up to a 91. We then have George Cox at right midfield, who is an 89 overall now, and looking very, very good. He did play in the last World Cup, so, you know, knows what's going on. James Ward-Prowse still controlling that midfield. Partnering up with Davies, who is a 92 overall central defensive midfielder, 99 stamina, 89 strength, 99 ball control, 99 marking, some good passing skills there as well. And 6'4", still only 23 years of age, and he has the tackling and strength specialties. Now the back line is where things get a little bit more interesting. We've got Keane, who I'm going to swap out here for Oxford, who's up to an 87 now. So Stones and Oxford there in the centre-back roles. And Butland up to an 89 is the starting goalkeeper. Now, the wingers. We knew there was some coming through. We do have Murphy here, who is an 87 overall. Good aggression, acceleration and stamina. Some good ball control. 99 heading accuracy and marking. And a 5-star weak foot. 5'11", only 21 years of age, should feature for England for the foreseeable future there at right back. And at left back, we've got Bailey, who is an 89 overall. Some good sprint speed and stamina. Good ball control, heading accuracy as well. 23 years of age, can play centre back as well at 6 foot. And is an aerial threat and a good tackler. Now, on the bench, we have Moore, the goalkeeper that we brought through Aston Villa. His reactions haven't really gone up as much as I would have liked, but he is an 88 overall 6'4" keeper. So he is the reserve. Sterling's up to an 88. Dominic Rose, who was the hero for us in the last World Cup, is up to an 86, and 87 sprint speed, some great technical abilities, 94 finishing, 96 long shots, and he can play central midfield as well, so we could see him play through the middle at some stage in this World Cup, get Rashford back out onto that wing if needed. Barkley's at 86. We then have another Bailey, who is a centre-back, 85 overall, some good marking and ball control, 6'5", can play centre mid as well, good sprint speed and strength, good jumping, aerial threat, tackling and strength. So at 22, still coming along nicely. Tammy Abraham's up to an 87, Keane's an 86, and the reserves are Shaw at 84, Onoma, who is an 85, he's 27 now, Holding 86, and then we've got Rose's younger brother, who was a right midfielder. Great dribbling and ball control, short passing, 6'1", 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Can only play right midfield, unfortunately, so he will sit there behind Cox, but we'll get his opportunity, and Oxlade-Chamberlain rounds out the reserves line. So coming along nicely, this England squad. We'll see how we go here in the qualifications and see if we can qualify for another World Cup. Let's go. Alright, our opening game of the 2024, well, it'll be the 2026 World Cup, but we are in 2024 when the qualifiers start. The Euros just finished. We didn't get through very far in that one. I think we made maybe the quarterfinals or something. I didn't really pay too much attention, just trying to push through till this next World Cup. So we're pushing on here for the 2026 World Cup. I am hoping, I've never tried it before, but see if the 2030 World Cup is available. So we'll try and push on once this one is finished, just to wrap up FIFA 17. But we're taking on the Swiss here today, who we've played a few times, and they have created a few issues for us in the past, the likes of Xhaka, Shaqiri and Bolo. So this should be a good test here. Some new players into this squad, especially the left and right backs should, you know, we'll get a good look at them today. Davies and Cox, well, they're stalemates now of this England squad, and hopefully they can use their experience to push us through to another World Cup campaign. We went out in the semi-finals against Germany in the last one, I think from memory. even though it was only the last episode. It's so long ago in this save. So we're going to look to go back and see if we can do the job. Because we won it in our first crack with all those legendary England players. A lot of those have moved on now. We've still got the likes of Rashford and Kane and Dele Alli because, you know, they were fairly young when we first took them to the World Cup. But they're starting to get on in age as well now. I think Harry Kane's probably 28, 29. And unfortunately, no real big strikers coming through here for England as yet. We do have one at Aston Villa. And he's been training hard. I think he's up to about an 84. I will give you a look at that squad at some stage in this episode. But there is the England lineup, of course. And hopefully we can get our campaign away to a nice win. And yeah, I'm really surprised. Strikers and centre midfielders, we're really kind of lacking here in the English squad with all the youth that we have brought through. It seems a little bit surreal that we haven't picked up a lot of those kind of players. But youth, they're there. They're ready to go. And probably more youth players into this team than real players in the next season or two. So let's go here against Switzerland. Needs a little bit of help. There's not really anyone there, but Davies does make a push forward for him. And Davies uses his strength to get past the line. Goes back out here. Here's Bailey. Whips it into the box. No one there, though. Still going, Cox. Slips it off here for Rashford. Rashford pushes in on goal. Takes the strike. That's off the side of the boot. And he's missed completely. Gets the ball through. George Cox takes the strike. It got a block. And it will be a corner here for England. James Ward-Prowse to deliver this one in. It's up and it's high. It's very close to the keeper. Too easy. Here's Cox. Slips through the middle nicely. Still goes Cox. Needs some help though. No one really making a run for him, and he finally gets one through here for Harry Kane. Harry Kane, can he finish this one? Yes, he can. It's 1-0 England. 20 minutes gone. And Harry Kane finds the back of the net. Nolan aging forward, but he got past the defender there quite easily. Smashes it past the keeper. It's 1-0 England. Rashford. Crosses in. Dele Alli. Oh, works the keeper. A corner for England. The boys starting to wake up here. James Ward-Prowse delivers this one in. Comes out the back to Stones. Here's Murphy. Trying to take the strike. Got dropped. And easy for the keeper. And there's the whistle. Half time. 1-0 to England. Well, it's a free kick here for England, and it is Cox to deliver this one in. It's up and it's high. James Ward-Prowse. Oh, brilliant goal. Cox has found him perfectly. And James Ward-Prowse gets a goal here for England. Not the tallest of lads, but he leapt majestically like a salmon from the river. And a lovely little finish in off the crossbar. It's 2-0 England here against Switzerland. There's Barkley. Slips this one forward for Sterling. Uses his pace in on goal. Sterling, oh, what a save. What a save. Well, there's the whistle. We start off our qualifying campaign with a 2-0 victory over Switzerland. Well, 9 shots to 2, even possession, but it was all England. And man of the match is James Ward-Prowse with a 9, even though Coxie got a 9 as well. Right, we're just going to simulate this game here against Wales. Ramsey still playing for them there. But it looks like Bale has finished. So his regen could be floating around. I'm not too sure. I haven't really gone looking for regens. But no action there in the first half. Come on, England. We need a point here at least. Ali comes on for Barkley. This one looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw. No, Healy puts it in. And it's Wales 1-0 over England. Oh dear. Alright, let's have a quick look at this English squad that we have to choose from. So Butland and Moore are definitely the two best keepers. You can see Pickford there is an 88. Left back is Bailey. Chilwell's probably the next in line at 84. Shaw we have picked at 84. Centre backs there is Stones, Oxford, Murphy, or Stones and Oxford at 87. Murphy's a right back at 87. We've got Keane, Holding and Bailey. Well, maybe Bailey can go out here for Morris. Morris, I think, is from Aston Villa as well. Alright, so a couple of right backs. Alright, then we move into the midfield. Davies 92, Ali. Rose up to an 89 now, so he's on par with Cox. So two decent right midfielders. Cox can play left midfield as well, so that's interesting. Barkley 86, James Ward-Prowse 86, Oxlade-Chamberlain on a mower. Kane 90, Sterling, Rashford, Abraham's 87, Rose 86. Alright, let's have a look what we've got on the other side of the ledger. Don't really need 3 cams. Okay, so Cox is the striker we have at Aston Villa. He's an 85. Bailey's at Aston Villa. Gomez we have traded off. Chambers, Dyer, Harrison's up to an 84. Chilwell we have sold off as well, and Solanke and Cook have all left Aston Villa. Patrick Roberts is up to an 84. Armstrong 84, Will Hughes, Jack Wilshere starting to decline. Charles Green is at Aston Villa, an 83. Lookman 83. Davies up to an 83. Connor Mason is at Aston Villa, 83. What else have we got? Jones and Jones. Lee is still at Aston Villa as our reserve keeper, 82. Borthwick Jackson's up to an 82. Okay, so you can see here there's not a lot of midfield love. Lewis Baker an 82. But regen-wise, there's definitely not a lot coming through. DJ Buffon, an 81, but he's got no face, so he won't play for me. Shaw is at Aston Villa, an 81. What else? Where's all the... We need some central midfielders. It's definitely one thing that we're lacking. You can see here, regen-wise, I've only sorted for over 80. Iorfa there, it's still at 81. Grealish at 81. Henderson's down to an 81. He's really declining. Cooper is at Aston Villa. He's an 80. So we've got some decent defenders, that's for sure. Evans is at Aston Villa. He's an 80 cam. He's just starting to come through the ranks. What is he? 20 years of age, 6'3". Cash, Phillips, Bishop. So yeah, you can see here there's just nothing really coming through youth academy wise or regen wise in that centre midfield role. Well, did we want to... we'll roll them with Josh Anamaya. Alright, there is the England squad for the next couple of games in the World Cup qualifiers. Alright, let's take a look at the shortlist. There'll be a few players here you probably haven't seen, but they are all from the youth academy, except for maybe 1 or 2 English players I've been keeping an eye on. But Alexander Rogerson is a 79 now, the United States keeper. Axelson up to an 81, the Swede keeper. Neves is a 76, he is from Brazil. Stepanenko is a 70 from Russia. Gunvar at Cheltenham Town still, and is an 84 overall Turkish keeper. Aro is a 77 overall at Cheltenham from Finland. Jay Bennett, 77 overall at Cheltenham from New Zealand. Larry Jackson is a 70 overall playing, I'm not sure on that badge, but he's from America. Brian Connolly, 75 overall at Barnet from the Republic of Ireland. So a lot of goalkeepers we've brought through. Right back, Gabriel Xavier at Stevenage is a 68 from Brazil. Bustos is a 70 at Sheffield. He's from Paraguay. Abubakar, 67 at Galway from Egypt. Dongjing Liao is a 76 left back from China. Abasia, an 82 overall central defensive midfielder from Egypt. Jason McDonald is at Morecambe from the Republic of Ireland, 67 overall. Paul Barcham is 73 overall. He is the English centre defensive midfielder I've been keeping an eye on, but hasn't really grown as I thought he would. Thomas Gura is a 75. He's from Romania. He's at Cheltenham. Kranic, 74 overall right midfielder from Slovenia. He's at Cheltenham. Varenkov is from Russia. 77 overall centre midfielder from Russia. Wozniak's a 76 from Poland. 5-star weak foot at Cheltenham. Hoover is an 83 overall. He is at PSG from Austria. Griffith, 75 overall at Grimsby Town from Australia. George Davis, 82 overall left midfielder from Australia. Cristobal Palacios is at Crewe Alexandra. He's from Chile, 73. Jack Reed's a 75 overall free agent from Scotland. Bradley Kelly, 74 overall at Wigan from Australia. 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. Alvarez, 69 overall from Brazil. Then we've got Peter Prodan. He is from Romania, 76. And another Romanian left midfielder there, 75. Radakan is a 79 Romanian at Cheltenham. Honghui Song's a 75 overall at Cheltenham, left midfielder. Dongzheng Duwangju is at Bournemouth, 76 overall. Thomas Brown, 72 overall from the United States. Morgan Wilson, 77 overall from Australia. Oscar Lundgren is an 80 overall from Sweden, free agent. Edwin de Haan, 71 overall from the Netherlands. Wing Chi is at Chelsea from China, 81 overall. Fen Ling is a 78 overall at Cheltenham from China. 75 overall, Sekou Dama from Cameroon is at 1860 Munich. Pierre Blitzker, 78 overall at Valencia, is from the United States. Lars Mulder is an 81 overall centre forward striker at Cheltenham. Sam Allen, 63 overall from Australia. Patrice Koulibaly is at Barnet. He is from the Ivory Coast, 86 overall striker at Barnet, worth 52 million. Yeah, you're having a laugh. Joseph Baker, I've been keeping an eye on from England, 76. Thomas Skewers is 73. He's at Cheltenham. Why don't they sell some players? Novak is a 73 at Cheltenham. We'll have to check where they are on the table. Olsen is an 81 left winger at Hartlepool from Denmark. Joseph Morgan is an 87 overall left winger. He is now at Southampton from the USA. Mr. Question Mark is at Cheltenham with a 73. 77, Rodrigo Figueira is at Ipswich Town from Portugal. And that is the full shortlist. So that's all the players. I haven't really brought in a lot since we went through the 2 seasons. I've really just concentrated on big 94s now, not worrying about too much other stuff. Yeah, there you go. There's a look. Let's go and check out how Cheltenham, and let's have a look at our Aston Villa squad. Well, Cheltenham Town are into League One, and they are leading it. You'd assume that with 80-odd players floating around in that league now. But yeah, still in League One. They've got a bit of work to do before they start pushing on to the Premier League. You'd assume that they would sell some players off, but anyway, they're starting to come good, so that's nice to see. I'll have to check. They haven't lost a game yet and only conceded 4 goals. That would probably be down to their goalkeeper. Let's go and see if they've actually bought any centre-backs. So they didn't have any last time we went and had a look at their squad. Nope, they're still playing with 2 right-backs and a left-back. Haven't bought a centre-back in 3 seasons, but yeah, there's some. Well, we need to scout these lads. Tursdale we did send there, so he should be on our shortlist along with Barry O'Brien. Okay, so there's players floating around here that we don't know about. I do know the names though. Perry Coleman is not someone that we sent there because he's English, so they have bought a player. But why they buy a midfielder and not a defender? Keith Walsh we did send there. We'll have to check on these lads. Anthony Warren we did not send there. And I'm fucking yawning as always. Alright, oh, they've got an English striker here. Let's have a look at him. What else? Jack Thomas. So they've gone and bought strikers, even though they've got a shitload in this team. Adam White we did send there, the American. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on those lads. Alright, let's have a look at the Aston Villa lineup. We've got Charlie Moore, 88 overall goalkeeper. He is into the England side, 6'4". Just needs his reactions to start growing. Lewis Lee is an 82 overall. He's unhappy with his game time, but just the 2 keepers. Oh, Jesus. All right, right backs. We've got a shitload of them. Declan Murphy, who we've just seen play for England, has the potential to be special. Who else have we got here? That looks like a Greek. Yes, it is a Greek, 5'11", 65 overall. Liam Morris is an 84. He's English. Yes. Then we've got Jay Cox, 77. He's out on loan. He's English. And Cameron Shaw, 81. Gone up 1. He is English. Centre backs, we've got Rob Holding, Archie Bailey. Reece Oxford's up 1 to 87. Reece Watson is 77, gone up 1. Charles Green, 83. We've got Connor Mason, who's out on loan at Valencia, who's an 83. Isaac Lewis, 68 overall. He's from England, just starting to come through. Sam Turner, 74 overall. Another English centre-back. Peter Bailey, 89. He's gone up 1. And Liam Evans, 74. We've got Jamie Cooper out on loan. He's English as well. And Joel Lewis is a 71 left back from England. So our defence is pretty much sorted. Archie Davis. Oh, Davies. Yeah, we'll go Davies. 92. He's gone up 1. We've just signed in a Mark Fanning. He's from the Republic of Ireland. 61. Contract expiring soon. We'll have to ship him off or get him on a contract. George Cox is an 89 at 24 years of age. And Sam Rose is an 89 now at 20 years of age. So it could be even better than George Cox. We'll have to wait and see. Oscar Edwards at 77. He is English as well. Yes. Elliot Mitchell is a centre midfielder, 59 overall. Okay, could be something in the future. Charles Kelly, 61 overall from England. Then we've got Connor Wright, 67 overall from England left midfielder. Patrick Hill is a 70 overall left midfielder. Dele Alli is at 91 now, but 28 years of age. You'll probably start seeing him decline a little bit. Peter Evans is the 81 at Cam coming through. 6'3", could be good, exciting prospect. And Wheat is showing great potential. I'm pretty sure he's from China. Yes, he is. Sam Harris, 67, from England. 5-star skill moves, only 19. Who else we got? Henry Alexander, the English centre forward at 70 overall. Connor Martin is a 69, and he is English. Rashford's an 88 at 26 years of age. Sean Cox, 85, gone up 2. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 5'9" striker. So we could see him in the future. Tammy Abraham's getting on. He's 27 now at 87 overall. Dominic Rose is an 86. Thierry Kamara, 62 overall left winger here from the Ivory Coast with a 5-star weak foot. And yeah, he could feature for the Ivory Coast in the future. We'll just have to wait and see. So there you have seen all of the players across the world pretty much for us. Let's continue on now with our England campaign and see if we can qualify for this World Cup. Alright, here we go. Game 3 of the qualifiers, and it's England and Turkey. So we have scouted Turkey in the past, and haven't really seen a lot of players come through Turkey for us though. But you know what? This should be a nice little pacey encounter. The Turkish side normally fairly attacking and skillful players. So we'll just have to wait and see. Unfortunately, they do sit at bottom of the table at this stage. Haven't picked up a win along with Norway. We did get that 1-0 defeat to Wales, so we'll just have to be careful here with these simulations. I thought that was probably a formality, but Wales have done us in. So we'll have to get back on our game here and score some goals. And going with a pretty standard lineup. Let's have a quick look, see if we can have a quick look at this Turkish team. What are we going to? Player ratings, and jump on the Turkish side. Moore is there. Okay, that's about the only name I know in that lineup, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's go. James Ward-Prowse slips forward. Here is George Cox. Takes the strike. Oh, just wide. Cox did well. Dele Alli from range. Good save. Oh, it's Gunvar. It's the keeper. It's the youth product. He's playing for Turkey. Rashford. Cox. Back to Marcus Rashford. Can he open the game up here? He can. Dele Alli shoots. Gunvar with the save. Oh, he's done well there, the Turkish keeper. Flicks it back. Rashford. Oh, Gunvar. Gunvar. Great name. Cox down the line for Harry Kane. Harry Kane looks for an opening. Slips it off here. Dele Alli. Can he finish this time? Yes, we can. 1-0 England. There you go, Gunvar. You've just been destroyed by England. Get in, son. Well, the old firm combining there, Harry Kane and Dele Alli. And putting it in the back of the net. As we push on, looking to qualify for another World Cup. Brings it inside for Harry Kane. Returns his man. Pushes on. Harry Kane. Oh, he's hit the sidebar. Unlucky Harry. And it's cleared away by Turkey. And there is half-time at 1-0 to England. Harry Kane turns his man, takes the strike. Oh, he's hit the sidebar again. That's 2 for 2. And he'll be leading the crossbar challenge. Here is Turkey. Oh, slips around the defender. Oh, Butland, get in there, son. Oh, that was very... Oh, no! Jack Butland, what have you done there? Oh, that is terrible. Oh, no, he's just rolled it in. What are you doing, Jack? Oh, talk about a delayed reaction on a button press. And it's an own goal against Jack Butland in the most surreal of circumstances. Rose. Now line here for Sterling. Brings the cross in. Oh, Dominic Rose! This man is a cult figure for England. He's come on, gets himself a goal. It's 2-1. Well, I'm trying him in a cam position, and he's found a perfect piece of space there. Sterling finds him in the box. And bang, this man knows how to score a World Cup goal. It's 2-1 England. Dominic fucking Rose. The doctor. DR. Get in, son. Write him a script and send him home. 2-1 England. Sterling. Oh, look who it is. It's fucking DR. The doctor is in, ladies and gentlemen. Just fights his way for the ball. Sterling. Oh, that's got to be a free kick. It is in a very threatening area here for England. And Cox is the man stepping up to take it. All right, we'll give you a red-hot crack. Let's see what he can do here. Whips it around. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Davies, how have you missed from there, mate? Oh, jeez. Couldn't fight his way out of a brown paper bag there. Couldn't hit the side of a barn. That is terrible from Davies. You'll be banished to the back line soon, mate. Oh, it's Dominic Rose again getting involved, and he slips this one off for Sterling. Look at the pace of Sterling. Cuts it through. Oh, geez, shit pass that time, Sterls. Oh, Davies, solid. Just stay at the back, mate. Don't worry about shooting. Sterling. Rose from range. No, too easy for Gunn for that one. And there's the whistle. So a 2-1 victory for England. And Dominic Rose asserting himself in these qualifications for England once again. 15 shots to 1, and we only win 2-1. Gunver did a pretty good job there between the sticks, the 84 Turkish keeper. Dali Ali gets an 8.5 man of the match performance. Alright, it's Norway here in game 4 of our qualifiers, and it's a 1-1 draw. Rashford scoring. Svensson gets one back in the 51st minute. Come on, England, we need more from you. Alright, here is a big game. It is England and Portugal. Portugal top of the group at this stage, but a win here could possibly see England go to the top of the group. And we've made a few little changes to the lineup today, just so you can see some more of these youth players in action pretty much. I'm not sure who's in this Portuguese lineup, but they have 10 points. We have 7. They haven't lost a game as of yet. Hopefully we can turn that around here today. Wales have moved up into 3rd in the group stage. They'll be hoping that we lose, but it is England and it is Portugal. Now you can see Rose standing out there. That is not Dominic Rose, that is his brother. And I don't even know what his fucking first name is, but I'm sure we will have his name on the edge of our lips by the end of this game. Getting his first start here for England. He is an 89 overall right midfielder. Cox will play left midfield today. He can play both positions. And we're going to try out more between the sticks. Butler with a little bit of a dubious own goal there in the last encounter. So he's been rested for this one. Moore will get a cap here for England. Now, Portugal. Well, is the Cristiano Ronaldo regen floating around? That's probably the biggest question on everyone's lips. I have no idea. But if someone tears us apart, you have to be a little bit suspicious. And we have scouted Portugal. Is it Figueira? I think was the man that... I think he was a left midfielder as well. 77 overall last time we checked. So we'll have to see if he's got a call up here for Portugal. But another big game here for England. And hopefully we can get the job done here today over Portugal and try and go top of the group. Will we be able to do it? That is the question. The longest intro in history. Alright, so Charlie Moore between the sticks. Holding comes in. Oxford is out injured for 2 months, so he's not available for the squad at this stage. And Rose, S. Rose, is on the right-hand side here. His name might be Sam. Now, is there a Figueira there? No, it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like he's being picked. We've got Gomez in the middle. Alright, well, let's see what Portugal have for us. Let's go. Oh, Murphy, that is brilliant for England. And we're away here through Davies. Off to Dele Alli. Pushes on forward for Harry Kane to run. And Harry Kane, can he set something up here? Needs a play through. Gets it here from Davies. Davies has no wingers in attack, but he tried to find Harry Kane. Picked off. Just no run forward there from England. Harry Kane. To Cox. George Cox playing on the left today. Cuts back nicely. George Cox. Oh, good save from Lopez. Rose, what have you done, mate? He's choking here. Sam Rose. Good save from Charlie Moore. Well, it's a corner now for Portugal. I'm not sure Rose. He's looking a little bit suspect for an 89. Here we go. Oh, Charlie Moore putting his fucking body on the line for England. I love it. What a crazy goalkeeper. And here is Harry Kane. Well, there is half-time. It is 0-0 here with Portugal. Oh, Cox. And again, George Cox. George Cox! Oh, what a save, Lopez. George Cox. What an inspirational performance there. 2 tackles, whips it on the left. And that is a class save from Lopez. It's a corner for England. James Ward-Prowse to deliver. Holding got up. Semendo clears it out. Well, it's time to make the change. And Sam Rose goes off for his brother Dominic, who has lit this game open. Let's see if he can create some mischief once again. No, down and injured. No, come on. He's been on the ground all of 30 seconds. Oh, and the hero is busted up. And it's Semendo now, moving down the wing here for Portugal. Rob Holding, big challenge. Oh, Murphy gets the challenge and finds himself some space. Feeds it inside for Barkley. Quick touch on, wanted Rashford. Marcus can't get there. It's cleared away and pushed forward by Portugal now. Come on, boys. And there's the whistle. So it's a 0-0 draw here with Portugal. And they stay top of the group. Oh, only 6 shots for England in that one. It was a tight, contested match in the midfield. James Ward-Prowse, man of the match, 8.0. All right, we've got Switzerland again in the second round now. And Abraham puts in a goal after the 12th minute to give us a 1-0 lead. Can we hold on to this one? It is second versus third and only 1 point splits these two teams. So we'll be looking to try and get a win here. Ali comes on for Barkley. Rodriguez misses a penalty there. And Bolo puts one in the 59th minute to equalise. Come on, England. We need you to turn up, boys. 10 minutes to go. And it looks like it'll be another draw. It is. Right, we're into 2025 now. I'm just going to simulate a few more of these World Cup qualifiers. That's England versus Norway. An injury to Murphy at right back allows Morris to come into the England squad, so he will start at right back there, number 40. I haven't fixed the numbers up for this one. Cox has got himself 2. He is the starting... Well, no, that's George Cox. His younger brother is into the squad. It's 3-0 England. Stones gets the 3rd goal for us and 3 points collected. Thank you very much. Right, we've got a game against Turkey now, who have been in some pretty good form. I think they're sitting 3rd in the group now, pressing here to try and qualify for the World Cup. Oxford, you idiot, gets sent off in the 27th minute with a red card, so England down to 10 men here against Turkey. Rashford comes on for Kane. Cox gets a yellow card. 60 minutes gone. Nothing's really happened into this game. Looks like England is sitting back and trying to defend. Come on, steal a goal here, England. Nope, it's a 0-0 draw. Right, we are here at the end of the 2025 season, and Aston Villa have actually made the Champions League final against Manchester United. Now, they've got De Gea, they've got Fosu-Mensah. We've transferred Holding. He has ended up at Manchester United. They've still got Pogba. Harry Kane is up front, so a star-studded lineup there. They've got Butland on the bench as well, so some decent goalkeepers, that's for sure. But who will come out on top here? Dahoud scores in the 84th minute. Manchester United take the Champions League. I don't think Aston Villa have won one yet. Right, so at this stage, we haven't qualified for the World Cup. I'm not even sure if there's any more games. We'll have to wait and see. We'll do that one in the next episode. The season just finishing up here with Aston Villa. We did win the Premier League on goal difference over Chelsea and Everton. So a 3-horse race there on points, but it was Aston Villa banging in the goals. Let's have a look. Community Shield, that was won by Aston Villa because we won one of the cups last year. The FA Cup was won by Manchester City. We went out the round of 16 in that one. We lost to the Wolves in the AFL Cup final. Champions Trophy was 2-1 win over whoever the fuck they are. Copa Europe at PSG. Okay, that's fair enough. So I guess they were involved last year. Champions Cup, we lose after beating Juventus 6-2 on aggregate in the semis. So Manchester United doing the job there. And the Euro League, well, if the fucking game wants to, you know, how have they not fixed these menus yet? They take so fucking long. Liverpool, 1-0. Right, so that's where we'll leave this one. It looks like I'm not sure. I think there's some more World Cup qualifiers, but it's gone into that whole Confederations Cup bullshit. So I'll get through that and we'll see where we're at World Cup wise. Hopefully there's some more games because we want to qualify that one. But hopefully, you know, you've sat through this bloody long episode and we will see you in the next one. Not long until FIFA 18. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere and you have a good one.